Greetings, salutations, Neil Cross here, Tech 3D, and it's nearly that time of year again, mate. The hamster wheel keeps turning. The next load of Autodesk products are about to be released, and what that means is we get another batch of Autodesk Showreels, which I've made no secret, mate. I absolutely love them. I've loved them since they started doing them. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy when I watch the Showreels. There is certain elements of I don't know, fakery going on in them, and a bit disingenuous because, for example, we're looking at the Autodesk Media and Entertainment Showreel here today, and it strongly implies that Autodesk is sort of responsible for everything you see in the showreel, when that's actually not the case, not even slightly. But they're just like, hey, this is what our customers are doing, but really, Autodesk products could only, in many cases, be a small part of what you're looking at, but they don't really tell you what, in fact, they don't at all tell you which product's even being used there or what impact and contribution it had to what you're looking at. So anyway, yeah, look, I've been watching the showreel since these days, right? You know what I mean? Like the discrete days where Inventor looked like it was R1 or R2 Inventor, but there's like a robot comes up soon with in the Inventor Viewport, and it's like, wow, that's old. But it's just like before the days of HD and that. I mean, look at that. That's Inventor. Mental. An Inventor appearing in a discrete showreel. I mean, those were the good old days. They really were. Anyway, right, so this is the Media and Entertainment Showreel for 2023. This is by far my favorite one, right? I know I've been doing Inventor and Vault and all that kind of stuff, the hairy-ass manufacturing stuff for the longest time, but I've just got a soft spot for the M&E stuff. Absolutely love it. So the 2023 Showreel is out. Let's take a look. Right. Like that, that was a nice introduction. I've got some criticism of the way they've put the video together, but that introduction was nice. We've got the sort of abstract, right? Autodesk I assume, don't make these in-house, right? They'll outsource the video creation to an agency of some sort. So I'm going to be a bit critical on some of as a video maker myself, be a bit critical on some points. The first one, why is it only in HD? Come on, man, make it in 4K. Even if when the customers send you their clips and they're not in 4K, it doesn't matter, just upscale them. Make the actual final output 4K, so then the assets that you do use, like this, don't come across like blur. It's your Media and Entertainment Showreel, man. Come on, make it 4K, for God's sake. I don't have to justify it any further than that. But I do like this logo with this sort of like overlay effect on the letters and the sort of abstract graphics in the background and the way it just sort of transitions. That's a nice touch. Could be a bit better, but it's a nice touch. So we're jumping to the showreel. The music's not to my taste. It's sort of heavy metal, hopefully copyright free, or I'm going to get slammed. But one thing I do like about this, and they're doing it more and more in the showreels, is they're switching between the viewport and the final render. I appreciate that because it gives you some kind of context as to what you're looking at, but it doesn't go as far as to say what's actually being used. And you know, is this Max? Is it Maya? I mean, for some people looking at this, I mean, if it didn't have Autodesk on it, they'd probably think it was Blender, right? So it would be nice if there would be some sort of label at the top just to say, you know, 3ds Max. But they probably can't do that because, like I said before, Autodesk can't take credit for everything that you're looking at in the final clip because it's a combination of software packages collaborating together to make a final result. But yeah, so it's a mixture of sort of video games, CGI, movies, that sort of stuff, and just love it. I just love it. This just floats my boat big time. Love this. Another tip for the video maker. I mean, I shouldn't be giving video makers tips. I mean, this is what they would have charged a lot of money for this. But it's kind of basic stuff when you're making a video and you've got like montages of clips. You're supposed to transition the clips in time with the music, and that's just not happening here. For a lot of people, they probably won't notice it, but it's very distracting for me because it's one of the things that you focus on in video editing. When there's like a beat change or, I don't know, like a bass drum hits, that's when you change into the next clip. It just keeps things, it makes things flow better. It's not happening here. The clips just change randomly. And I know it's more work and all that, but you know, that's why this is not necessarily, it's not a hard job, but it's time consuming to a great extent. Anyway, right, so, look at these, man. Right, what's this? I don't know what the football is going on, but I mean, like, what software package could Autodesk have that contributes towards this? Maybe Flame or Luster for color grading, because there's like a transition where it sort of, it does that wipe there. So maybe it's that, I don't know. I don't even know, it's not FIFA or anything. I don't even know it's a video game. I don't know who Cinema Machina, I have no idea. So you don't have a lot of context. Ooh, like that. That was nice. The fiber cloth effect as it's transitioning up. Couldn't tell you what part of Autodesk had in that. Maybe the cloth design. Don't know. Raspberries with water. Forza Horizon 5. Yes. Absolutely love this title. I've bought every Forza forever and a day. Still don't know what part of Autodesk would have had this. Possibly Maya for modeling the actual assets that are used, all the car assets. Although, let's be honest, I think it's common knowledge at this point that most of the assets in the Forza titles are just reused from years ago. And they model a couple of new cars now and again when the new titles come out. But it's a game engine. Autodesk don't have a game engine. So, it would be nice to know what was done in this. But it would be nice if it was 4K as well. Just the pixelated nature of this is hurting my eyes. Halo, nice. Bit of Halo. It is distracting me that it's not in time with the beat. I think they've lost the grandiose cinematic effect that showreels of days gone by used to have. Autodesk games, this one here. So check this one out. So it starts with like a lush jingle, and then there's like a... This is the one, yeah. So it's like building up. And you'll see what I mean about like the music and the footage sort of coming together. You might recognize the music, long-time viewers, because I pinched this music and used it in Render Wars, I think, a long time ago. But this bit here. That bit there. So what? Right, that's like a point in the video where it's a good time to change the clips, and it kind of gets you going, keeps you engaged. And the music and the visuals coming together has a big impact on the viewer experience. And that's what the Showreel is all about. It's got no other purpose other than to impress the viewer, really. And we just don't get that in this one. But I still appreciate what we're actually looking at here. So we've got, I don't know what game that is, but they're the Viewport look with all the hitboxes and whatever else, the bounding boxes around the objects, and how that then changes into the real game. I love that stuff, man. Love it. Amazing. Not a fan of the music, though. Still not a fan of that. Frame store. So we've got the customer's name at the bottom right or the bottom left. So that's them. Oh, you can't see because you've got me there. But on some of these, you've got the customer's name. So that's where they get their credit from. And that's why they're allowing Autodesk to show clips of their games and videos and whatever else. I like this one. This again, this just makes you, it just gets the creative juices flowing, right? You've got some sort of theme park, maybe, I don't know, or a film set. I assume it's a film set. I don't know why I said theme park. I just saw the child and I thought maybe just parents have allowed it to jump on a green duck. I don't know, but clearly a theme park wouldn't have all of this production gear in the background. So it's on set for a movie, and you can. It just gives you an insight into how things are done. Still don't know what part of Autodesk had in that, but there you go. There's the after it's been CGI'd on, green screened on with the color grading. So yeah, there's not really a lot of context in this, but then you see stuff like this with the architectural stuff, Green Grass Studios, and you think, well, is this Max? Is this Max Archviz, or is this Revit through into something else? Don't know. What I do know is it's beautiful, absolutely delightful. And we've got a Magnum lollipop. Okay, fair enough. Popcorn. Okay, right, we saw chocolate getting wrapped around popcorn there and toffee. I like that. That was satisfying to watch. We've got some Oreos. We've got some sort of anime stuff going on here. Okay. It's oh, that's a nice stylized effect. I like that. Gearbox software. Who Gearbox? Is that Borderlands? I don't know what game that is. I don't play much other than World of Warcraft at the moment. But I do like the stylized art of that. It's very heavily leaning into video games, this one, rather than sort of TV commercials and Hollywood productions. Of course, the critics would be like, that's because they're all using Blender now. They're all moved over to... So it's visually impressive. It just would be nice, Autodesk, if we could just, I don't know how you would present it, but just let us know like what part of your software was contributing to all of this. Like these guys, right? You've got a diamond above someone's head. Well, which of your software did that, right? Because the cameras, you didn't do the cameras, right? The actors, you didn't source the actors or their clothing. Anyway, I just love it. I still love it. Absolutely love the Showreels, mate. They're amazing. They really are. Yeah, good job. Good job for all the customers, at least, for the work they're doing. Keep it up, mate. Keep it up. And I don't know, Autodesk, I think you could still do a better job on the actual production work and making them more hard-hitting and more of an event. But either way, that was the Media Entertainment Showreel for 2023. I would imagine over the next couple of weeks we'll see the manufacturing one appear, the architectural one appear, and we used to have an automotive-specific Showreel, although the automotive team, I think, now fall under the umbrella of the manufacturing division within Autodesk, or whether they get blended into that, I don't know. But he is hoping Inventor sees some screen time in the manufacturing one. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint, Autodesk, don't make that mistake again. It still is your flagship manufacturing product, don't forget. Anyway, that'll do. Thanks very much for watching. My name's Neil Cross. That's been the 2023 Showreels. See you in the next one. Subscribe and do the YouTube things. Thanks very much. Toodles.